What's up, everybody? Welcome to the live show. We're just getting kicked off here. Trying to get this thing focused. We'll give a couple more minutes for everybody to gather. We're just kicking off at 8:30. Hey Jay, welcome to the show. Yeah, I thought it was pretty wild too, Jay. I think we ultimately kind of came to the decision that it was most likely some type of movie prop based on the fact that there was like a miniature version like right next to it. Although I'm not 100% going to rule it out um, as being fake, but we think it was the thing is no one can produce like where it came from, like what movie was it? I don't know. It really kind of looked creepy real. Hey Kathy, welcome to the show. You guys, let me do a visual check. Is it just me? My screen looks blurry. Is it blurry to you guys or is it clear? Looks good. Okay, good. I think I always have my screen resolution too wide. All right, you guys, we got a few things to cover tonight. I want to go over yes, I can get closer, or I can get the screen closer to the camera anyway. I don't want to cut out the screen, but I think that's about as close as it's gonna get. Oh, easy. Yeah, Facebook won't let you turn the phone sideways to film, which would be nicer if it was like a landscape, but I did see something tonight. Facebook has something called, oh god, I've forgotten it already. It was like a screen thing, and it almost looked like you could feed in a video game. And I'm wondering if they're doing like a Twitch thing, which would be perfect. It would allow me to like run videos and all sorts of things at high resolution. That would be perfect. Also, I apologize ahead of time if there's any noise distortion. We got some fans on. If you know anybody in Florida, you need to check on them. We are hot down here, okay? So, got to have a couple fans on tonight. Got a lot of cool stuff I want to cover with you guys, though. We can go ahead and jump into it. I'm not sure who all else is going to show up, but they are welcome to. Jay, I'm curious. I'm curious if you're talking about the. I'm curious if you're talking about the like fish man thing laying on the table, or are you talking about the 17-second video clip um, that's been going around the internet? The one that's black and white, looks like a trail cam. The clip, okay. Yeah, that one is going insane, and in fact, I'm gonna play it for you guys tonight, but we'll talk about it. We are up to 300,000 views on Facebook with that reel. It's insane, and I'm gonna do a slow version of that. You know, I'm gonna break it down and put it into a video. We're gonna do some slow mo, some contrast things. See if we can't come up with some more answers on that thing. I don't know if it's CGI or not. You know, nobody's owning up to it. I don't know. I do feel that people are incorrectly pairing it up with the emergency 911 call that came out of Nevada recently. Like, it was literally just a couple of nights ago. Somebody from Nevada called 911 claiming that there was two like large like creatures like staring at them or something. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get the mic right here. So yeah, I don't think that those two things are associated. Is the mic still acceptable at this angle? Yeah, I mean, it's a little jumpy. I mean, let's just be honest. Let's see. Do I believe it is real? My personal opinion would probably be no. I don't think so, but you know, it's hard to just rule it out. But let's talk about CGI. I want to show you guys something. Hang on, I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Did you guys see this, the video of the Megalodon? Sorry, I have a little buffering issue. I mean, that is all 100% CGI. It's amazing. But I think the clip that Jay is talking about.
Hey guys, it's Jay
Is
Mac
this
from
one.
Bigfoot Input. I would love to say that this video is fake, but honestly, I can't come up with a good reason. What is this creature? Let me know in the comments. Keep squatching. Hey guys, it's Jay Mac from Bigfoot Input. I would love to say that this video is fake, but honestly, I can't come up with a good reason. What is this creature? Let me know in the comments. Keep squatching. Hey guys, it's J Mac from
I mean, seriously, it's like sometimes I wonder. I'm like, what is the FBI doing out there in the world? Like, are they really doing anything? Because if I'm them, I'd be tracking down who created this video because we need to know where it came from. I need to know if it really came from, a trail cam or a security cam, or, did somebody make this? I mean, it's just damn impressive. A few of the faults in the video were being pointed out, as in the hands don't move, the grass around it does not move, which is not true. Actually, it does. And then, of course, people say it just looks like CGI. Has like an outline, maybe. Movements are a little jerky. That could be from a slow recording camera, though. So I'm just not willing to rule it out yet. I do want to do a video breakdown of it. We'll see. Maybe do a Father's Day special or something. Dark Waters, welcome to the show. Glad you could join us. I know we were closing it down last time you joined us. We do try to shut it down promptly at 10:30. I'm sorry, 10 o'clock. So shut it down promptly at 10 o'clock. Hey, Lynn, welcome to the show, man. Yeah, I just gotta look at it again.
Hey guys, it's J Mac from Bigfoot Input. I would love to say that this video is fake, but honestly, I can't come up with a good reason. What is this creature? Let me know in the comments. Keep squatching.
Do I
Hey guys,
fish
it's J Mac from
personally?
Bigfoot Input. I would love to say that this video is fake,
Yeah.
but honestly,
I'm gonna let.
I can't come up with a
Hang on
good
a
reason.
second. I'm gonna let that run without volume. Yeah, we fish on occasion, but I wouldn't say religiously or anything. Really? That's interesting, Kathy. That's good to know. The next video I post with this guy is gonna be a full screen video. This video kind of is really close up on the creature. The full screen video shows like a fence and shows the trail cam, or I shouldn't say trail cam, but it shows the cam information at the bottom. It's like it's either a trail cam or a security cam, and I'm not sure which one. But it is black and white. I think we should assume that anyway. And yeah, I mean, we've all seen the older security footage that kind of is a little jerky. I mean, I wouldn't really call this footage that jerky. People say his movements are. I don't know. I mean, they look pretty fluid to me. There was a jerk right there, and then he moved. I don't know. I just don't know. I'll tell you what, Kathy, I'm jerky all the time. Ask Q, she'll tell you. All right, I think that's about all we're gonna get out of that guy tonight. I don't know. I just I'm itching to do a video on that one, so I might do like a Father's Day special or something on that one, like a Sunday morning thing. Well, you know, Kathy, that's what I'm trying not to rule out is that you don't know anything about this creature. You don't know anything about it. But automatically it's a fake, it's CGI, it's this, that. And that's because we only can jump to the things that we understand, right? So some of us that try to go outside that box and think that, well, okay, I don't necessarily care for the term interdimensional, but whatever, let's go there. Let's say that this is some interdimensional creature, some extraterrestrial type creature. We don't know anything about this thing and what it does to a camera, what it does to the energy around it, you know, what it does to anything. So I just don't want to rule it out. That's all. I think the thing that aggravates me is that, like I said, people are associating it with that phone call, and now people are already saying, "Well, those people in the phone call admitted they were faking it, this and that." And I'm like, "All right, well, did they? Because I didn't hear them admit it." And also, it's not associated. It's not the same thing. The guy was talking about two beings that were staring in the window. This is not the same creature. Although that in itself is an interesting subject. I mean, apparently these people called 911 because they were staring down two aliens, basically. Um, he described them as being tall and slender, and I don't know if he went as I don't think he went as far as to say that they were hairless, but he very much the phone call insinuated that they were like typical sort of extraterrestrial type creatures. It's funny that police see stuff all the time, and although that we trust the police and we rely on the police, people still don't believe them. They're like, oh well, it's fake. I'll have to check that out. There was a video just the other night. One of my guys I follow, I think it's Far and Fearless. He's a young guy that travels different countries and does different cultural type things. And this during his live shot, here's this like big lights in the sky, and it was wild. It was like wow. And the funny thing to me was how unimpressed I was by it, because we're so jaded to seeing these things now. It's like, oh yeah, it's lights in the sky. So what? It's another UFO. So what? They saw one last week. You know, there was one in Brazil. It's just, it's commonplace. It's almost not interesting anymore. You know, and it's only not interesting because we're jaded. That we still have no idea what's really going on. This is that hand or whatever the lady dug up in her garden, I guess. Of course, immediately everyone's claiming it's a bear. Uh, I don't know about that. Yeah, well, again, it goes back to that's the only thing you know, right? It's like they have to associate it to something logical to them, and the only thing that it could be is a bear. It's always a bear. This phenomenon here blows me away. The upside down trees. I think it's amazing, and I think that there's no way without a lot of I'll say vehicle or machinery intervention that this could happen in the locations that it happens. You guys encounter quite a few bears out there in the woods, Kathy? I don't think I've ever seen them in your pictures or videos. Yeah, that cow, that was legitimate. Some people were telling me that was a female elk, and I guess I would buy that, especially being that I've never actually seen one in person. But I guess I always just sort of assumed that all elks had antlers. Maybe the females, the cows, they don't. Because it did kind of look, it was a little furry to be a cow, but yeah, I believe it was an elk, and I honestly believe that a 9 to 10 foot Sasquatch picked that cow up and stuck it on that tree for safekeeping for later, whatever.
What if you could do SEO smarter and faster? With Wix, you can edit your meta tags page by page or all in one.
What's up, everybody? It's J-Mac, and welcome to Bigfoot Input. Welcome back to episode 16 of Cryptic Picture Reactions, and I hope you guys are enjoying the new content, and we are going to continue putting out more. I just want to remind you guys before we get started that we do have memberships now, so please, if you want to join the Cool Kids Club, please come over, join us. We would.
Yes, that is true. We do have memberships now. Very cool. That is not our announcement, though. So this is the cow in a tree picture that we're referring to. Yeah, that's true, Kathy. It's hard. You can do food gifts, but um, you have to do them in a way that it's kind of intellectual. You know, like they have to open something to get it. And if you're getting teeth marks, you know, you're dealing with a bear or something. You're not dealing with, you know, what you call an intelligent primate. You know, like Billy from Florida Bigfoot. You know, I mean, he's putting out sandwiches in Ziploc bags, and he's getting the Ziploc bags back sealed. You know, with no damage done. I mean, stuff like that. Like, it just has to be like an intelligent thing. It's funny you say that, Jay. There's actually a story that goes back to this old like gold miner type of guy that was supposedly kidnapped by a female Bigfoot and like taken to her family, or you know, whatever. And he said that the only way that he escaped alive was he gave the male his tobacco or his snuff, and the male like put it in its mouth and had a bad reaction to it, and he took off running, and I guess they didn't track him down. They let him go. I tell you what, guys, I will make you a promise. I'm gonna check out this this new thing from YouTube, and if it is what I think it is, it's gonna be really impressive. You retire, huh, Kathy? Wow. Hey, Kathy. By the way, I think you told me it was your wedding anniversary today, right? Happy anniversary for you and your husband. I appreciate you still joining us. Where are you going? Yeah, I would agree with that, Jay. That's probably a habit that they picked up from the Native Americans, for sure. Well, you said guess where you'll be, so where are you going to be? The woods, of course. Look at this. Ain't this a bitch? I gotta watch ads on my own channel. I gotta hand it to you guys, Kathy. I just don't know. Like I work at a job that has a warehouse, and we spend a little bit of time outside, but it is absolutely just stifling right now. It's stifling. It's so humid in the mornings. I don't know how you're doing it out there in the woods right now. We are not hiking right now. We're just not. We're not going out right now. There's no way. It's too damn hot. Jay, I feel like there's some personal experience that you're not telling us with this tobacco. Man, this guy is creepy. I don't know if he's a rake or a crackhead or what, but still very creepy. Well, good for you, Jay. It is not cool down here in Florida, not by a long shot. In fact, I would venture to say that it's hot. It's damn hot. I think we're gonna have 110 heat index this upcoming week. It's definitely not a good time. Plus, we have one of the waves coming off of Africa right now. It's just not a good time to be a Floridian, honestly. Did you guys see this picture in the video? Did you have any thoughts on it? I don't know what the hell that thing is. Like I had to go towards Chupacabra because I don't have a logical explanation for what it is. Well, yeah, okay, maybe, Jay. I mean, it does kind of look that way, I guess. Aside from the Tasmanian tiger being extinct for like what, 60 years or something like that. I think what's his name? Forrest, the biology guy. I think he just found one recently, and it was the first one like ever videoed. Well, not ever, but like videoed in like 60 years. They're more rare than Bigfoot. (1938), so yeah, 40, 60, 70, 80 years. I think he filmed it like it was a few years ago. It was probably 5 to 6 years ago, maybe. So it was a while ago. So yeah, a long time they thought this thing was extinct, and then they found one. They found one in the jungle, some remote jungles of somewhere. There's so many animals that roam this earth that people don't know about, though. I mean, like they talk about the grizzly bears of Mexico. I don't know if you've heard of those or not, but apparently at some point they migrated so far south that they crossed the Mexican border and started living in the mountains of Mexico. And they've only been spotted like 3 or 4 times, and it's always by like some farmer who's like out, farming, mind his own business, whatever, and he sees a grizzly bear. Man, do you guys have to skip this many ads on my videos? I'm sorry. Hey, Kathy, it's one of yours. Look at the mug on that guy. He's ugly. Nice. Welcome to the show, Bruce. Did you get to record the vocals, Kathy? Awesome. I assume we'll be hearing it. Yeah, Bruce. It is Bigfoot Input at gmail.com. Bigfoot Input at gmail.com. Please feel free to send anything you want. We will check it out. I'm going to set the mic down for just 5 seconds. I'll be right back. No. Yeah, the mic was right in front of my fan. I told you. It's hot here in Central Florida, so I got some fans going tonight. Sorry about the extra noise. So did you guys see this one? I'm not sure if I feel like I'm getting a glare on this picture, but this was submitted to one of the groups a while back. And I mean, this guy literally has 2 letters on his forehead. Hello, Dean. Welcome to the show. You know, I've only been to New Jersey once, and it was not what I was expecting. It was very, like, mountainous terrain. It was, well, hilly at least, if not mountains, but it was nice. I was surprised at how nice it was. You think that's a watermark from what? Oh, like somebody watermarked the picture? If they watermarked it, dude, they did a piss poor job. Because I could barely make it out. Like I had to zoom in and look. There's like an MO or an MD on the forehead of this thing. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's a watermark, but like I still stand by they did a terrible job watermarking it. Even if it is even if it whatever it is, it doesn't matter. It's a crap picture. They what just happened? I'm not watching. We're not watching Mr. Ballin. I it looks like a mask to me. I mean, it like kind of obviously looks like a mask to me, but thanks, Bruce. I'll be looking forward to checking it out, and after the show, I'll go check the email, and I will respond. So thank you very much. I thought this was really cool. This girl posted this to one of the haunting groups. You know, she was like, "Yeah, we took this selfie. We're out in the woods or whatever, and on a mountain, and thought that we felt something over our shoulder, and we turned around, there was nothing there. So we took the selfie, went home, and turned down the contrast, and lo and behold, here's this creature behind them. And I mean, it is just a textbook Sasquatch." Textbook. The only thing that gets me, I'm like, was it a juvenile because it's their height? Was it obviously a little further behind them? I still don't think you would see anything but torso if it was a full-grown Sasquatch. But it doesn't seem paranormal to me. It just looks, yeah, maybe duck down. He's photobombing, you know, he's getting in the shot. But it doesn't look paranormal to me at all. It looks like a Sasquatch. Which I guess is paranormal in itself, but not when you believe like I do. This was great too. The Nebraska Game and Parks Commission. This was posted by the Douglas County Sheriff's Office. They got these pictures, and then at the end of it, they said, if anybody in the Two Rivers area is missing a circus bear or possibly a pet ape, please contact us on this platform. So they took a picture of a Sasquatch, and they're like, no, it must be a circus bear or somebody's ape got loose. Man, did it again. Gotta come up with a better system here. You know, there's got to be some creatures out in Nebraska. I mean, forgive me for saying so, but it doesn't seem like there's much else out there. I don't know, Jay. Did you see our video about the Nephilim? I'm gonna have to look into that, Bruce. I don't ever watch my own videos. I mean, I watch them during production, but then when they come out on YouTube, we have ads through Google because we make a little bit of money doing this, but man, what a pain. I never realized how many ads played during just a little, like, 20-minute video. I think I've clicked like 6 ads so far and I'm only halfway through it, but that's annoying. Yeah, so if anybody is interested in the Nephilim, we did a little video. It's not a long video. I think it's only a few minutes long. We did a video about the Nephilim and how people talk about, they compare them to Bigfoot and think they are Bigfoot. Sorry if this offends anybody, but I typically think those are just sort of religious nuts that are trying to look for a logical reason for Bigfoot within their own belief system. But if that makes sense. But the video is more about the Nephilim and the history of the Nephilim and sort of what happened to them, and not so much about the comparison to Bigfoot, because frankly, spoiler alert, I don't think there is one. Jay, it literally was like maybe 2 videos ago. I think I did this one, and then I did the Nephilim, and I did the short. So it's just like a few days ago, maybe, or not a few, like last week. It's a few videos back. It's not long at all. A few minutes. All right. Some people do share that opinion. I personally just don't. I know that people think the Nephilim is their ancestor and stuff like that. I don't find any physical reasons to believe that. Then again, I'm not a religious person. But so, I don't really even believe that the Nephilim was really a thing. But anyway, that's the best way I can put it, really, without getting into a long philosophical conversation. But yeah, please do. Like I said, it's again, I think it was kept respectful in the subject, and it was pretty well straight from the Bible and the book of Enoch, and just a little bit of a description about what happened and who they are, who they were, and then, like I said, I didn't get too much into the comparison between them and Bigfoot. I'm not necessarily going to go there. What's interesting about it, and I mean, the Bible contradicts itself quite a bit because it was written over 800 years by many different people, but it contradicts itself on the Nephilim specifically. God flooded the world to rid the earth of the Nephilim, and then if you read in Numbers, the Nephilim reappear. At least the sons of Anak, the giants, reappear after the flood. But the book of Enoch will tell you that they perished and were exiled to the spirit world. Yes, it would. Welcome to the show, Brandon. Has anybody seen... I haven't had the opportunity to go on there myself. I'm going to. Somebody earlier today was trying to say that the Erickson footage, the Sasquatch Genome Project, was a Wookiee mask. Or like a Chewbacca mask, and they had like some comparison photos and stuff, which is not a fair comparison. They were still shots from a video, which the video is much more impressive. And that's not to say that someone didn't design the Wookiee character or the Chewbacca character after an existing creature, be it mythical or physical. The whole thing just kind of boiled my blood and pissed me off, but I haven't had the opportunity to go back there and rebuttal yet, but I do believe I will. I think it was in like Bigfoot Believers or one of the larger groups where there's more critics than believers. Yeah, they're all bears, right, Jay? Yeah, so it's interesting, Bruce. I would love to dismiss the idea of modern day giants. Like I really would. But the name is gonna elude. Actually, I don't know if it eludes me or I can't pronounce it, one or the other. But the giant of, ooh, I don't even want to try. Calafar, or something like that. It basically is the story of like a six man Marine team that was heading up this trail and got to this cave. And anyway, they they fell like radio dark, and their like backup team went up there to like figure out what was going on. And they get up there and they get into a combat with this giant, and they describe it as a giant red-headed man. They don't describe it as a hairy beast, a Sasquatch, nothing like that. Just a big red-headed man who like just throws like big spears at them and lives in a cave. And I'm like, oh man, it all sounds nice, but I'm like, do we really have any proof that, I don't know. We don't have any proof the story is real. It really is just a story. But hell, what is history? History is just a bunch of stories in a book. Yeah, Jay, it was in Afghanistan. Bruce, what's the date period on the Lovelock? I mean, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm an expert on the subject, but I'm curious to know like what is the carbon dating there? Of course they are. Yeah, well, I agree, Brandon. I mean, like one of my sons was taught that the typical 9/11 narrative in school, and I was shocked that that was even a subject in school. But it was taught, and that's how history becomes. Is like I mean, nobody could tell me that Abraham Lincoln wasn't president, but I never saw the guy. I have no clue, but I believe the history books. So, 100 years from now, or maybe even less than that, people will understand the narrative of 9/11 as a group of terrorists hijacked some airplanes and crashed them into the World Trade Center as an attack on America, and that's what they'll believe. Now, whether that's true or not, I'm gonna let you just have your own opinion on that. But that's how easily history is created. Yeah, Brandon, and Building 7 didn't fall out of sympathy for the other two buildings either, but hey, what do I know, right? Yeah. I heard that this was a mask on a guy, and I was like, really? I don't know. I mean, he's got some weird looking muscles, maybe, but I don't think so. This is a terrifying photo, and I'm leaning towards plausible on that one. All right, so I promised two large announcements tonight, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do them, and then I appreciate you guys being here for that. So, first announcement is that we were able to launch the merch store faster than we had hoped. So it is officially launched. And I will provide a link to that if you're interested. You go check it out. Please feel free. And the second announcement, thank you, Kathy. The second announcement is that we are starting a second channel. We have actually started it. I'm going to provide a link to that too. I would really, really appreciate everyone's support of just going over there and subscribing. We have 2 videos up. We will be uploading more, but we wanted to do a second channel because we wanted to have a channel that was more geared towards true crime and dark paranormal rather than just Bigfoot cryptid stuff. So we have started a second channel, and like I said, I would really appreciate everyone's help on that as far as getting the word out and getting some subscribers there. So I'm gonna go ahead and post those for you. There you go. One is the store and one is the channel. Cryptic Input is the new channel. So as I say, 2 videos as of right now. We have a third in production. If you're into that sort of thing, you like paranormal, ghosts, dark crime, please go check it out. Yeah, so crime, true. So like I did a video about a crime here in Central Florida in the Green Swamp, and then we did a video about some paranormal type stuff. So it's kind of a mix, but I wanted to sort of separate the ghostly aspect from the Bigfoot aspect and kind of keep the channel separate. I'm gonna go back. Give me a good live your own experience over here. The black. To go back to your comment, Brandon, I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Although if you're talking about the bombs that blew up floor to floor on, in the World Trade Center, yeah, I mean, I saw that with my own eyes. I wonder if I get watch hours for watching my own videos. So Jay, I just posted a address to the other channel. It is youtube.com at Cryptic Input. So Cryptic Input is our new channel. Bruce Davis. That name rings a bell, but not necessarily, no. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that's a good. I might do something on the Manson family. That's interesting. I don't know. It seems like one of those stories where it's like, is it overdone? Has everyone done that? You know, I like to try to dig into like the weird, like the little nooks and crannies of the world. You know, like I'm not sure like if you're from anyone from Florida. Actually, obviously I know Kathy is, but the Green Swamp there was a double axe murder in 1918, and it's a crazy story. And so we did that one first. And I like the little stuff like that, the little weird stuff, you know. Oh, except for that video. Hey man, Basquatch is a pretty good beer. I don't know if you had that from Rogue. It's good stuff if you like hazy IPAs. Let's see. No, I'll tell you what, Jay. If you want a good stout, check out Great Divide Yeti, and they have they have Yeti peanut butter and just Yeti raspberry chocolate. They have a bunch of different ones. Pretty good beers. I can't tell if this is a real creature or if this is like light burning through the trees, causing some sort of pareidolia effect. It looks a lot like the Grinch, doesn't it? If you guys haven't seen this one yet, I mean it's been out for a few months now, but This was taken during, it was in Texas, and it was taken during some sort of like tornado alert. They had like a camera on the highway, and this is a zoomed in version. There's a zoomed out version that's basically just showing the cars going through, and this beast is hanging on the guardrail. Oh, that's the zoomed in version. There you go. Tell me that thing is a bear. Look at the face. Look at the nose and the forehead. I don't know what's in its mouth. Could be like a rabbit or a rat or anything really. You know what gets me about this picture though? It doesn't look like a Sasquatch either. Like it looks nothing like a Sasquatch. So, what the hell is it? Is this what we're calling Dogman? I don't know. This is a good one. This is out of West Virginia somewhere. And just a picture of Big Red walking away from the camera. Yeah. Thanks, Kathy. It's a forest creature. It's a creature that lives in the forest. We get it. Yeah, I think you'll find this one if you want to see it high resolution. You'll find this on our community channel and also on our Facebook, probably Instagram too if that's your thing. But it was a really cool picture. I like it. I mean, to me, I know it's blurry and it's far away, but it's what I would call definitive. You know, it's just too damn big to be anything else, and it fits the profile perfectly. You can actually see the glute muscles if you look close enough. You can see the divide in the ass cheeks. Let's call them what they are. And it's like got a really long arm length, almost down to the knee. Very cool picture. I like this picture a lot. I wish I knew in West Virginia where this was from, but that information was not given when I was given the picture. Let's see. This is. I hate this Chromebook. I really do. Maybe it's my lack of knowledge of how to use it, but it's probably an amazing piece of equipment. I just was too dumb to use it. Oh my God, could you stop? Yeah, this is from your group, Kathy. I don't know enough about this person. I don't know if this is their picture or if this is Swan Lake Bigfoot, because this person has posted some Swan Lake before and they don't really give any context to it. So I'm not sure if it's their picture or not. Either way, it's really impressive. Yeah, at least 800 pounds, man. I mean, if he's probably not 10 foot. He's probably 8 foot. So yeah, 8 foot, 800 pounds seems reasonable. But if he was 10, then he'd be closer to 1,000. I wonder where he lives, Kathy. I'm not sure if I've ever really talked to that person or not. Yeah, there's another one of his right there. Really? I've only seen him in like recently. Yeah, these are all from your group. These are all guys. If you haven't seen Bigfoot World, excuse me, Cryptids and the Paranormal Researchers of Central Florida, on well, they're on YouTube and they're on Facebook. And the Facebook group is really, really impressive. It's a private group, so all you have to do is go and request to join. And Kathy is a nice lady. She'll let you join, and you can see some really awesome Bigfoot pictures. Which, yeah, they typically try to camouflage themselves a lot like this guy, but these folks are diligent in getting the photos. Yeah, well, as long as you're not a jerk, you don't get, messed with. So it's act like a decent human being, you'll be okay. I don't know if you caught that whole thing with Snuffy last week. Somebody had called him a fool, and look, I love Snuffy. I think he's a cool guy. I enjoy talking to him. I enjoy some of his pictures too. I don't necessarily believe that every picture he thinks is something. But there's no reason to degrade somebody like that. I mean, he's a nice old guy and he just doesn't deserve that. And like I said, I think some of his pictures are legitimate. And even if one, just one of his pictures is legitimate, just one, then to me that's good enough. I'm trying to see. I think I have some of his pictures. If I can find one. Actually, some of his pictures were in our last video. I may not have any on here. I have so many thousands of Bigfoot pictures, and I have not loaded them all onto this stupid machine. Either this picture is a complete fake or like the best picture of Bigfoot we've ever seen. I think it's fake. Just look at the hips there towards the rear. It just, I don't know. It just screams suit. Did you ever see that? You ever see Trading Places? At the end there, the guy was in the gorilla suit. That's what it looks like. Looks like a suit to me. Yeah, I agree. Snuffy's a cool dude. I'll fight anybody that says different. Does he live in? I keep coming up with New Mexico. Is that where? He's got some beautiful mountains out there, wherever the hell he is. Yeah, New Mexico. I was right. Okay, I thought so. He invited me to come out there and like go squatching with him, and I was like, I mean, dude, that sounds great, but I'm not going to New Mexico. Like, at least not anytime soon. I think it was in like July or something. I'm like, yeah, okay. Sounds awesome, but sorry, I can't do that. Yeah, I agree, Jay. These guys have seen stuff that we haven't seen. They need to just chill. People get so up their own ass on the internet, though. It's like they're entitled to say whatever. Yeah, I recall, I thought that was funny. Like, he went missing and then he's just like, oh yeah, I was off visiting a friend, so what? Like, the whole thing got blown a little out of proportion, in my opinion. And of course, I love Daryl Denton, but I think he went a little dramatic on the whole thing and freaked out, but I get it. Everybody was worried about old Snuffy. So, I know we talked about this the last time. I still have not ventured out to see what Stone Cold Steve Austin movie this is. But, which one? This one? This one, Jay? People are claiming that in the background here, there's a Sasquatch. And I tend to agree with them. Look at that face. And you can actually see the body here and, whatever else. Again, I mean, I'm a Stone Cold fan as much as anybody else. I just don't know what movie this is. I want to say it's like one of those like WWE movies that he did, and he's like running through the jungle, no doubt ready to go kick somebody's ass or whatever. But yeah, right here in the background, some very observant person was like, hey, there's a Sasquatch back there. And I believe it. I tell you what, it looks like to be in a jungle setting. And if you've ever heard the stories that came out of Vietnam about the rock apes, basically they were a smaller breed of Sasquatch. They're more like an orang pendek, but maybe a little larger, a little more bulkier. And judging by this guy's height, yeah, He's a regular kind of guy. He's maybe, you know, I would even venture to say between 4 to 6 foot tall. Not a big creature at all. But if I'm right, if this is a jungle terrain, that would make more sense. Like, you know, Florida skunk apes are not as tall as Sierra Nevada Bigfoot, you know. How all has to do with the terrain. You guys, we are winding down. I want to show you a couple of shirts that we've got out on the channel, but we have a lot of interesting stuff out there. Yeah, no, I don't. Do I even have a picture of a dead Bigfoot on here? I don't. I usually stay away from the corpse stuff on YouTube. Like you say, they're weird about that. I don't think so. But anyway, so yeah, like I said, we're winding it down here. But yeah, go check out our merch channel, our merch store rather. We have, I don't know, maybe 5 shirts and some other stuff. We not just our logo. We wanted to make some interesting shirts. I have a bunch of Bigfoot shirts. That's one of the only things I wear. You know, you can ask Q. I wear, you know, Bigfoot and wrestling and Trailer Park Boys and whatever else she buys for me. But she made a lot of cool shirts, and yeah, I think they're worth checking out. So go have a look at them if you want. And again, we do have memberships now, so please feel free to go and join the club if you want to be a member. We have a little bit of exclusive content and stuff like that, and maybe we can address those corpse pictures and videos to exclusive content that we can't post on YouTube. And of course, please check out the new channel and just go over there and click subscribe. It's totally free, and it would really help out your boy. I would appreciate that. So, and I think, like I said, I'm kind of proud of the couple videos that we've done over there. I think they're nice. I think the third one is really going to be awesome. So I don't think if you're interested in that sort of thing, I don't think you want to miss that one. But the first 2 videos were a valiant effort, and the third one I think is going to be even better. So we're excited about that. And of course, we will be doing another cryptid picture reaction video just here in the near future. I have so many pictures backed up. I mean, a couple hundred. So there's no concern about going another 15 episodes. Especially with the rate that I am stealing pictures from Bigfoot World, there's no fear of running out of pictures. So I'll continue to get my pictures from the best sources. Yeah, the frozen one. That was that was the Minnesota. Minnesota something. I forget. Will do. All right. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Kathy. We are always a big fan of Bigfoot World, and we'll continue to support each other's efforts. So appreciate that. All right, guys, we're going to call it a night. I made my announcements. We've We've sussed out all the world's problems, and we will be here 2 Fridays from now, doing the same thing. We're gonna keep on with the keeping on. So again, I appreciate you guys, and thanks for joining us tonight. All right, this is J Mac out.